Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the RVMan LP Exhibitions. And boy oh boy, this is the backlog indeed. Because this is probably the last great Dead or Alive game. I mean, 5 last round is mad best. Quite frankly, because of the infamous Xbox lock. But this was the last great Dead or Alive in the series. Before, well, Team Ninja decides to cave in to stupidity. But I digress. It's a simple game. All you gotta do is pick a character, go into the story mode, and play. That's it. I'm gonna go ahead and play as Christy. And by the way, this isn't gonna be the first visit. No, there's gonna be multiple visits to this game. At least 3 of them. But I'm only going to pick the heavy hitters in the story. Christy's one of them. Considering the fact that her role in the Dead or Alive story as being the person who killed Helena Douglas's mother. But moreover, I keep forgetting that I'm not playing Dead or Alive 5, and I came back to Dead or Alive 4. Nor am I playing Dead or Alive 6, and I came back to Dead or Alive 4. So if I lose, that's the reason why. You know, coming back to old games and trying to play them after playing new games is really confusing. Oh, and by the way, I hope to try to find the Dead or Alive 1 and 2 collection for the PS2, I think? Yeah, I hope to find it, but I don't know if I can find it. If anybody could donate, that'll be nice, and I'd play it for the channel. But for now, I have Dead or Alive 4, so that's gonna... Oh god, that hurt! How did I keep falling for that? Oh yeah, that's right, I keep forgetting that I also am not playing Dead or Alive 5 because of the grapple system. There's a distinct... Yeah, there is a dedicated grapple button. There's a dedicated punch and also a dedicated block. Well, dedicated attack button and also a dedicated block button. I keep forgetting that. But I digress. And I'm getting, well, mauled because of it. And Tina is definitely at her strongest here. Come on. There we go. That's the counters we need to pull, not the other way around. And right off the bridge she goes. You also want to know what's also cool? An Izuna Buster right off the bridge. Always a great thing to pull. In fact, this is one of the games that is most infamous for the Izuna Buster meme. Primarily from any of the Mugen Tensei ninjas that actually can pull it off in this game. Because I think Ayame Kasumi, and Ryu Hayabusa can pull that off. Oh, right. There's also the Bayman Yeet. That meme as well. Which Bayman has a body slam that will interact with any of the stage transition damages. Like for instance, his body slam, he can just throw people, or basically just yeet people straight down the stairs, or yeet them out of a window, or yeet them off of a cliff. And they'll do a lot of damage. Oh, and Bass is in this game too. He also has the giant swing of doom. But I'll only show about maybe 2 or 3 characters in this game, just for the sake of brevity. And obviously Zack is a menace in this game too, as he was in 5, and 3, and 2, and 1. I think the only time Zack got nerfed was 6. I think so. But yeah, his role in Dead or Alive 4 was basically being Helena's bodyguard, I suppose, since he won DOA4 by technicality. Because Helena just... Oh wait, actually no, he won this tournament. He won Dead or Alive 4 by technicality. Dead or Alive 3, Helena was the victor. Yeah, funny thing is, Kasumi's the main character, and I think she only won maybe 1 tournament, and that's it. And this little interaction is literally Elliot running into Christy. And that interaction would continue until Dead or Alive 6. Which, that interaction never happens again. And I got my ass trapped in the corner by Elliot. Elliot is a monster here. He basically replaces Genfu, yes. He replaces Genfu well, actually Genfu is a secret character once you defeat Elliot's storyline, but he practically replaces Genfu for the entirety of the series after this. And Genfu will never be seen again come Dead or Alive 5. I'll just cheese Elliot if I have to. But Dead or Alive 4, I love this game because it's just so streamlined and it doesn't have any of the obnoxious critical blows that you have to try to time the critical blows on top of taking some hits just so you could turn the tide and probably one-hit KO your opponent into a destructible environment. Yeah, once they did that in 5, it kind of went meh. Although the characters in 5 wasn't bad. It was basically the mechanics of 5 and 6. 6 was the worst on that regard. Look at that. Streamlined counters. I haven't played this game in a matter of 7... Actually, I haven't played this game in a matter of 8 years, because the last time I played this game was 2014. No, that would be 11 years, actually. Yeah, I haven't played this game in 11 years, and look, I'm doing just fine. Muscle memory. Well, sort of muscle memory, but I'm still getting my ass wrecked. It doesn't matter. This is a game you can just pick up and play and have fun with it. Notice that this game is not in any of the FGC Evo tournaments. Gee, I wonder why. Anything where a noob can actually pick up and play and beat up a pro will never show up in Evo. Plain and simple. Meanwhile, I'm getting my ass whooped by Hayate, who in the last game was Ein because, well, Dowtech went there and, okay, for one, Rhino broke his back at 2. 3, Dowtech experimented on him and the end result had him to lose his memory. So basically speaking, anybody who was wondering about the whole Hayate being Ein every time I land a critical blow on him, it's primarily because Rhino went there and broke that man's back. And that was one of the things that caused him to have amnesia. So every time he gets a critical hit and it ends up beating him, I always make the joke that he'll eventually come back to oh yeah, and that's right. If you beat Hitomi's story, Ein will be unlockable. So that's hilarious in its own right too. And I'm getting my ass whipped seriously here. Yeah, Hayate is taking me to school. Oh, and there is no point system. Funnily enough, it's survival mode that's actually the star of this show because, believe it or not, if you manage to have many points from survival mode and you carry that over to Dead or Alive Extreme, well, all the currency that you... Yeah, I think Dead or Alive Extreme 2. Yes, that's what it is. All the currency that you get from survival mode will go to Dead or Alive Extreme 2, I think. Oh, no, I think it's shared data with this... No, I think that was Dead or Alive Extreme Evolvable 1 that did that. No, I think 2 did it to a degree. It was only certain amount of money, but that's it. Oh, wait, no. I'm trying to think. No, it was Dead or Alive 1, Extreme Beast 1 that did that, not 2. 2 managed to give you some bonus cash for having data in the first place. And that's all 2 did. Meanwhile, Christy is pretty much fighting against Hayate and Ayame, which, by the way, this would be their mid-boss if they ran into the 7th fight. But, oh, that was really good. I like that. Again, like I said, I haven't played this game in about 11 years. And while I did take some serious bumps and bruises between Tina and also Hayate, at the grand scheme of things, well, that was also pretty good. At the grand scheme of things, I pretty much know what I'm doing with this game, sort of. I mean, wish I could get it perfect, but if wishes were fishes, then the whole world would be an ocean. And it didn't matter who Christy was facing. She'd end up facing the Mugen Tenshin ninjas, eventually. And also, Christy's main enemy is Helena because of what she did to Marie Douglas, the mother of Helena Douglas. On that note, this outfit particular is Christy's outfit in Dead or Alive 5 and 6, but the difference is they put a bra on her. Christy, on the other hand, has been going practically topless with a jacket in her debut. Although she had a assassin's bodysuit in Dead or Alive 3, 4, this is the only time you will actually see Christy in her provocativeness. Oh wait, correction, the bra actually breaks in 6 if you manage to land a critical blow. Which is pretty much an homage to her outfit here, when she did not have one. Whatever the case, I did pretty good, and that's the end of Christy's run in this game, man. And oh look, there's Rachel, and also Steven Seagal. Or at least who I think is Steven Seagal. Bro, he looks definitely like Steven Seagal. But he's apparently some random mob boss. And for the record, ladies and gentlemen, this is where Dead or Alive Extreme Beach 2 got the idea for strip teasing. I kid you not. Every girl in Dead or Alive Extreme Beach 2 all have the option to get a stripper pole if you manage to get enough money and buy their special striptease, yes. Whatever the case, this is where it came from. And also, this is the end of Steven Seagal. Ooh! Yeah. Turns about fair play, Steven. That's for the credit card. Anyway, I think we're done here for this episode of the RVMan LP exhibition. Join me next time as I come back to Dead or Alive 4. This is RVMan 985. Peace out and take care, and I'm going to have so much fun with this game. Ho 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 boy, you can hear me just putting my hands together in excitement. Peace out.